All right, guys, we are back with another video. We kind of wanted to talk to you guys today about waxing because a lot of people asks us like, what's the difference between waxing and threading, and why should you be waxing? What are the benefits of waxing? And I am a licensed cosmetologist here in California. Brenda is a licensed esthetician. And so we're going to talk a little bit about waxing, and we are using our lovely model DeLuna today. Okay, so what she did right now is she put a little bit of powder on the brows for the reason of it absorbs the oil. So if there's any natural oils, what happens normally is that the skin will get stuck to the skin. Like if you put on a very oily lotion, or you just happen to have, you know, a little bit of more of an oily skin, hair will stick to the skin. And so powder will always unstick the hair from the skin so that Brenda is able to really see the hair when she's waxing. So she's able to really get like all these little baby hairs off of the skin. And so that's why she puts powder. And she starts waxing. Some people start trimming first, but everybody is a little different. So she went ahead and started waxing. And the wax we use is imported. We like I can't pronounce this particular wax. Yes. Deplaver. Something like Deplaver. And it is imported from Italy. We love this wax. It's lavender based. It's for sensitive skin. And so I love using it on all skin types. It's very safe. It won't irritate the skin, or you know, it's just safe. So that's the oil that we like to use. And
that's the wax we like to use.
Sorry, the wax. I'm getting confused, but this is what we're doing. And so she's doing a very thin layer of wax. So you really don't need to do a whole lot. You know, you really just a thin layer of wax. And then so when she does come to wax, she is going to put pressure on it. And why do people put pressure on your the skin when you after you wax? Is because it kind of helps with the pain. You know, it just kind of stops, or kind of stops the pain a little bit. So that's why she's doing that. Also, waxing is an exfoliator. So it's just, it almost like brightens the skin up a little bit after waxing. It just looks like more fresh and more, it just takes away the first layer of skin. It's an exfoliator. It's good. And also waxing will take the hair obviously from the root.
So it lasts a little bit longer. It exfoliates your skin. And it removes all the little fine hairs. It promotes cell turnover. So a lot of people say, oh, well, it's going to make my skin saggy. I've heard that it makes your skin saggy by waxing. No, it doesn't, guys. Your skin regenerates. So it's actually good for your skin to exfoliate and remove the dead skin so that your body can produce new skin. If you do not remove your dead skin, your body will not produce new skin, because your body is mainly interested in renewing your vital organs, not your skin. So this kind of promotes your cell turnover as well. If you're super sensitive, we can use hard wax. Or we could use oil to coat your skin instead of powder. But the person that's waxing you would determine that by looking at your skin. We use our wax a lot, so it's not likely that we are going to burn you or pull your skin off. That is why it's important for you to go to someone that is known for waxing.
Or knows what they're doing.
Yeah, because I know by just looking at the wax if it's too hot for your skin. I know if your skin is probably gonna come off because it's too dry or whatever, but that's because I use my wax a lot. If you don't use your wax a lot, then you won't know what your wax is supposed to look like, or
she's
the
just
skin
a
can handle
professional.
it.
That's pretty much what she's saying. But okay, so one of the things that I want to talk about that is really, really important, before every appointment, I wash my hands, so that when I'm putting my hands on someone's face, I am not putting any germs on their open pores. Because when you wax somebody, it does take away the first layer of skin. It is an exfoliator, but also it's pulling the hair from the follicle, so the pore is open. That where that hair was at, that pore is now open. And you know, Brenda, like one of my biggest pet peeves is like when I finish waxing someone's eyebrows, and then they're like running their fingers through their brows. They're like, oh yeah, I like them, and then they're touching like, oh yeah, I like them, and then they're touching their brows that I just waxed, that their pores are open, with their hands. And unless they also just wash their hands, they're gonna put bacteria inside of those pores, and then a lot of the times they can create like little acne after waxing, you know. So it's really, really important not to touch your skin after you get waxed. Do not touch it. So right now what she's doing is, after she waxes, she's just cleaning it up, making sure that it's going to be nice and shaped and trimmed, you know, because a lot of the times we have these stragglers. But yes, when you get waxed, do not put your hands on your skin, on your freshly waxed skin. And if you have any allergies, a lot of the times we'll put oil on your, I love the oil that we use. It is through Cetaphil.
Cetaphil.
It's this one. This is my favorite one because it smells amazing, and it just helps me take away any leftover residue from the wax. You can't really see it, but it's really, really cool. And so it keeps the skin nice and clean after waxing, and it also helps the skin soothe after waxing. And it has essential oils in it. It's amazing. But if you have any allergies to oils, also let us know before we apply it on your skin. But if we've already applied it on your skin, and you feel like you're someone that breaks out, you can go home, wash your brows, your face, after getting waxed, to take away any of that leftover residue yourself, or that oil that was placed on your skin, you know, and just keep it nice and clean, because like I had mentioned before, your pores are open, and it'll take, you know, a couple days for it to really just close properly. So no makeup on your brows. Don't go and put concealer on your brows, or, you know, brow makeup, because yeah, it could. That is one of the things, like a lot of people ask, why do I get little bumps? Well, that could be one of the reasons why you're getting little bumps. You're putting makeup on top of your freshly waxed skin, or you're putting your hands on your freshly waxed skin, and you touched your keys, and you know, you touched your phone, things like that they have bacteria in it. So that's that. And anything else that you want to mention, Brenda, about waxing?
No, just make sure you don't touch your skin after you get waxed.
So I would say like every 2 to 3 weeks, if you want to keep your eyebrows like looking fresh and nice and clean, you know. And what Brenda's doing right now is she's just really perfecting her work, you know. So a lot of the times you can go and get waxed anywhere. I wanted to talk about the difference between waxing and threading in just a little bit, but they don't shape you, so it's really important to go with someone that is going to also shape your brows, not just wax, because anybody can wax you. Well, not anybody, but a lot of people can wax you, but it's important to go with someone that can actually also have an eye to and know how to shape your brow, you know, and have talent in shaping the brow. So yeah, that's what she's doing right now. So the biggest differences between waxing and threading are, well, waxing is an exfoliator. It exfoliates the first layer of your skin. Threading doesn't. I feel like waxing is more comfortable because it's like, you know, one pass and you're done. I'm sure that, again, if they're well experienced threaders, it's quick and painless. But if you get someone that isn't, it is like pass through pass through pass through pass, you know, and it almost can give you like a rug burn effect if they're not doing it properly. But what do you think, Brenda? Really exfoliating the first layer. If we're talking about somebody that knows exactly what they're doing when they're threading, then really the difference is threading is waxing is more exfoliating than threading.
Yes, that's right. Waxing removes, there's 5 layers of skin, and waxing does remove the first layer of skin, so waxing is amazing for that purpose. Threading, it just pretty much scrubs your hair, and it's a little bit more painful because they have to go over it a couple of times to get all the little fine hairs. So I just feel like waxing, it's kind of like ripping off a band-aid. It's a lot quicker. Let's not prolong the pain. And Naomi's are pretty easy because she has microblading, so her shape is already in her on her skin. See, you can see a little bit of the microblading in there underneath the skin. So hers are very easy because she already has the shape.
But if you don't, we can hook it up with the shape. We do know how to do that. Well, I think that's it.
Yep, that looks pretty good, I think.
All right, guys. Let us know what you think of these videos, and if there's any other videos that you would like us to make. But if not, we will see you next time. Bye.